No, no. Okay, guys, I'm back with some real content. I'm back for some real content. Let's go. Let's talk about it. I'm back here for some real content. So we're gonna talk about MJ Harris. Um, Actually, I wanted to show y'all my haul. I went to PetSmart and really I ordered online, picked it up. I got this stuff for Kobe. I went in. Let's see. Let's see. Dang. I went and got him some puppy wipes with oatmeal. So he got his puppy wipes with oatmeal. Let me know if y'all have used any of these products before. So I went and got that. And because then I got him another little collar. Got him a little collar. There you go. Got him a new collar. So that makes one, two, three. So there you go. Kobe got a new collar. And I don't know when I'm going to give him this. The lady in the store suggests I get this beef knuckle bone for him. Look at that. So I got him a beef knuckle bone. Okay. And then I got him, I don't know when I'm going to give him this collar. He got a collar chew, a bully collagen stick. He got this. So he got a lots of little treats today. Um, so that's another thing I got him. So, but I'm gonna wait to give him this stuff to see how he feels tomorrow. He did have another bowel movement, and it was firm this time. So it looks like whatever's been happening probably passed through already. But yeah, but he's been thoroughly active, playing, and everything. But I just want to make sure and keep a close eye on him today because uh, the vet that I took him to was closed today, so they didn't have an emergency vet, and I wasn't gonna take him just to another emergency hospital. Um, I wasn't going to take him to the emergency hospital, vet hospital. I'm just going to watch him for the next 24 hours to see what's up. But yeah, so this beef, I don't know how long this knuckle is going to last. I'm going to get a little container. I'm only going to give it to him. I'm only going to give this to him when I'm around. I'm not going to give this to him when I'm not around. I'm going to let him have this when he's in the in my presence because I don't want nothing to splinter off. I don't want anything to hurt him. So when I'm sitting out here with him and stuff, this is when I'm going to give him this and this. So yeah. So yeah. So that's what I've been doing with Kobe. So I don't know. I don't know if my notifications are going out. Hey Tilo. I'm back. I was just showing everybody what I went and got Kobe today. Got him a new collar. He got a new top paw collar, little paws on it. That's cute right there. And put his little rabies tag on it. And got him again some top paw puppy wipes so I can wipe his butt and stuff and wipe him down when he come from outside. And I got him a new collarbone, a collar bully stick. So yeah, he got a new collar bully stick. What else did I get him? I think that's it. That's it. And I showed y'all the beef knuckle. Well, thank you. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's everything I got him. I'm gonna send you another puppy to go with Kobe. No, no, no. Kobe is enough. Kobe is enough. Lord, that's enough right there. I don't need another puppy, y'all. Kobe is enough by himself. I promise y'all. I do not need another puppy. Kobe gets the job done. Um, yeah, I don't need another puppy. I appreciate the offer, but no, that is not necessary. That is not necessary. The other dog will be so jealous. Nah, yeah, because, Kobe is just, I don't know. No, you're not. No. No, sir. No, sir. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Stop that whimpering. There's no need to whimpering. Okay? So, Naomi, here, come on. Hey, come on. What's up, Black Coffee? Listening and driving. Thank you for that 19 months. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for listening in. Be careful out there. So, what's going on? So, I've told you guys, I hope you guys got an opportunity, but you don't even have to really look at MJ Harris. So, what happened was he was looking at the fact that um, Fantasia father is concerned about the man that proposed to her, or they already gotten married, or possibly getting married, having access to her money, and probably already making financial situations worse already. Maybe I don't know exactly what he's doing, but it drew some concern to his father. Now everything is allegedly. Everything's allegedly right now. But some of the things MJ Harris, I said Michael, some of the things MJ Harris said was that a woman should never give a man access to her money, no matter how many years they've been married. Okay? He should not have complete access to your money. There should be an account where bills are paid out of. Okay? But other than that, they should never have complete access to your account. Now, again, y'all know I've never been married. I've had partners, and none of my partners had complete access to my account. None. Nobody could go in my account at all. I wanted to do a joint account, but a finance person told me not to do it. Rookie Smiley spoke on Fantasia as well. He said they've been friends for years. Okay. MJ is correct. She has lost a lot because she needs a financial advisor. She probably does. She probably does if she doesn't. He had, MJ Harris talked about his experience and how he did it one time and learned from that lesson. And now how he does it, he gets paid in one account. Nobody signs anything out of his account without his knowledge. Nothing leaves his bank account. Nothing is paid out without his knowledge. There's nobody going into his account. They don't go. He has two accounts. His account that he gets paid into, an account that he pays out of. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. So any bills or anything, and it's paid out of that. All right. Now, do you trust the joint account? I never did the joint account. I was advised against it. I was advised never do a joint account. Um, Especially, I wasn't married to the person, and I don't think even if we got married, I wouldn't have done a joint account. They fired her financial advisor. Wow. I think Fantasia said Tyler Perry helped her for a lot when she was down. I'm not sure if her husband's stealing, but have access to everything is not cool. What money is he adding to it? That's it. And should he have access to her account that she's getting paid into? Okay? And if you want a joint account, what is he putting into it? And what is the understanding? Do both signature needs to be on it? How much money can somebody take out of that account? And the thing about it is, if you put in 70% and they're putting 20%, what are you going to do about it? If you making the bulk of the money and all of a sudden one day he said, fuck it, or she said, mess it, I'm going to take all of it, you up shit creek. You up the creek. Because if you both have access to the account and there's no agreement, you just said, well, I love you so much. I'm going to add every month, I'm going to put 10,000 in this account. And you love that person so much. And they say, well, I really don't have a lot, but I'm going to contribute what I have. And contributing can be $200, $500, $100 that week, $50. Here you are putting in 10,000, 1,000, 5,000, and they're under 1,000 every month. How is that? When they get ready, they decide, I want it all. What you gonna do? What are you going to do? How are you going to prevent them from taking it? Is there an understanding that you only allowed to take this account, and you're only entitled to, if anything ever happened, you can only have 10%? If there is no agreement, they can take every damn thing. So what do you do? I'm sorry. Nobody has. I'm not. And I've lived with my partners for 10 years. 5 years. Okay? Over 20 plus years in relationships. Long-term relationships. And I've never given anybody access to my account. Never had true access. Never ever. Nobody had my debit card where they can just go in my account and take money out. Never. So what do y'all think? Some of you guys better be careful when you answer. I know you can't. I don't know how you can answer because you're in a relationship and it works for you. If you have a man or a woman in your relationship and it works and you trust them and it's been 40 years and you never had an issue, then God bless you. Because it could work for some people. It actually can work. Some people can have a joint account and live 40, 50, 60 years with never no issue. Because there's an understanding. There's a trust there. Okay? And that's probably maybe the older generation. I don't know about the generation today, but I think maybe people a little older than me have that understanding. Right? Maybe people older than me around my age. Well, no. Maybe people that are in their 70s and 80s probably have a better understanding with relationships and they didn't have that concern. MJ will never give this his mate access to his funds. No, he won't. He said he won't. They will never have access to his money. He will never give them that. That is what Candy Burris is going through right now. She pegged that boy right. She knew he was no good in the end, and she did the right thing with that prenup because he showed exactly what he is. So Candy made the perfect move with a prenup. My grandmother says she always had a joint account with her and her husband. There was never a problem. Yes, there's some people. Yes, I believe the much older generation past me. I think that was the respect and understanding. Okay, my father, he paid his wife an allowance. Now, how many people today, Maisha, you're married? Do you get an allowance from your husband? Do you get? She got an allowance. He paid her. She didn't have to work. After a certain number of years, she got an allowance. He gave her money monthly. They had a joint account to be successful. I guess it was, and he paid her an allowance every month. Back in the day, they had trust. That's what it is. Happy Saturday, Justin Chad. Hey, Valerie Egan. So, the wife stays at home at some point, take care of the home. The husband gives her money to go take care of whatever she needs to do for herself. All right. There's money in the bank account. They have their own bank accounts. They have their own separate bank account, but they have a joint account. And then my dad paid all the bills. My dad paid every bill, all the bills. Oh, you're not married? Okay. Happy Saturday, Valerie Egan. Yeah, so that's back in the day. That's men back then. I don't know what men are doing today, but that's the men back then. They took care of the household. They paid all the bills. The wife didn't work at some point, and they get an allowance. And that's it. And they had a joint account. So whoever had to take, whatever the joint account was there for, that's what they had it. I guess that was I don't know how the joint account worked. My friend had a joint account. Her ex-wife was able to go in and took all the money out, everything, over $30,000, and it was hell. She didn't get it back. Okay, because when you get married, you have what is considered what they built that money together, but she went and got it first. You know, and they were married. They were legally married, and they were in the process of getting divorced. And she was able to get the money. Hey, Mother Dora, how are you? And she was able to get to the money first. So there's stories like that. There's stories where you know, uh, until the courts get involved, whoever gets to it first, get to it first. Um, and I told y'all the story with I got to a call, and I got called to a house, and the lady was taking all the damn cars. Y'all, this was idiotic. I told this story about 3 years ago, maybe so many years. She was driving the cars, trying to take all the cars. At least, I think she was taking at least two cars. She would get in one, drive one further up the road, come back and drive the other one. Y'all, she was trying to take both cars. I don't know why it didn't dream on her to say, bring somebody with me. But I guess when you're angry and you're mad and you're not thinking, you just gonna do the dumb shit. So she trying to take both cars at the same damn time. That was some funny shit. But it was also hard to tell people during the divorce process, during the separation, this is matrimony property. We can't get involved. Y'all gonna have to go to family court to get this settled. No, I can't take it from him. If he got to it first, I can't get involved. There's nothing I can do. It's marital assets. So then you got to write about that. But I think in this case here with Fantasia, I don't know if she's married yet, but there seemed to be a lot of concern. Because Fantasia, I don't know. Um, I know at one point she couldn't read, but I think maybe by now she knows how to read. Um, and a lot of time people get taken advantage of in these contracts. Yeah, Maisha, that's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. But this is what people do in the midst of separation, anger, hostility, mad, no trust, and people just going to do what they can to do to hurt somebody. People are going to do what they can do to hurt somebody. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But MJ Harris had a lot to say. He had a lot to say about it, and I agree with him. Passwords. We talked about passwords. Married, boyfriend, girlfriend, partners. Do you feel the need for your partners to have the password to your phone, your tablet, and everything? Do you feel the need for your husband or your partner to have the access to your phone any given time? They can open your phone up. Is it okay? Let's see what everybody say. Yeah, yes or no. Don't be. If you can't answer, don't answer. But is it okay for your partner, yes or no, no explanation, to have your passwords to your phone, your computer, desktop, your iPad? Is it okay? Nope. Your phone is your freedom, and you need your privacy. So, Mother Dora, you said no. You will not give your partner, your husband, access to your phone, to your passwords. No, they don't need to know all that. Okay. What's up, Miss Dimple? Oh, he just read the proposal. Okay. She's been married to him. Okay. Nope, your phone is your. So what you're saying, don't do me in your relationship. Your partners do not get your phone, even if they ask for it. Have you ever been asked, why can't I get my pass? Why can't I have your password? What are you trying to hide? Will you feel compelled right then if your partner asks you, why don't you trust me? Here's mine. Why can't I have yours? What are you trying to hide? What if I'm not trying to hide anything? I just don't want you having access to my phone. Only way I'll let them have access if they let me have access to it. I don't even want. Well, you know what? That's how some of them work. I no, I just don't go for it. I don't want to look through your phone. If you don't hand me your phone open, I don't want to be. I just don't want to be able to pick up your phone because you're not going to be able to pick up mine. So, no, no, I don't agree with it. I don't believe. If you want to ask me, let me see my phone. I say what you want to see, and then I'll hand it to you. But I'm not going to give you full access to my stuff. I have nothing to hide. Even if I don't have anything to hide, you know what, Miss Dimple, I just don't feel you can ask me for it. I don't want you picking up my phone. I'm in the bathroom, and you feeling that you can just pick up my phone and put the password and go look. Why? What are you looking for? Why don't just ask me? If we got that type of understanding, I should be able to just hand you the phone. But if I got a password on it just because if I lose it, you know, why are you going in my phone when I'm in the bathroom? I have nothing to hide. I would be open to my husband having access to my. Okay. I tell you what, my dad never gave his wife his passwords. He never gave his wife his passwords. I had his passwords, but he never gave his wife his passwords. Um, so I don't know. I wouldn't. I just don't. I don't. I've never given anybody my passwords when passwords were necessary, unless I had to ask them to do something. I don't know why I would. Let me think. Was there any time I gave my ex my password? Now, did they use my debit card at the store? I'm trying to think, but never. I don't understand. No, I never gave them like my. No. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I had a boyfriend who would always keep his phone locked. I never understood why, because I would never look at his phone anyway. Maisha, I was the same way. My ex and I both kept our phone locked, and I said, you know what? If I gotta go in her phone and look through her phone, if she left her phone there and she had it open, I'm feeling like, what am I looking for? And if I find it, what am I going to do with it? Because a lot of times you go looking for stuff that you're not ready to find if they were doing something. If you're suspicious of your ex, your current boyfriend or girlfriend doing something, what are you prepared to do when you do find it? That's the question. What are you prepared to do when you do find it? I mean, if you find it, are you going to confront them? Are you going to keep the information and just sit there and cry in the inside and don't want them to know you saw what you saw in there? What is the situation? How is it going to impact you? That you done opened the phone, you done went and looked through it, and you found something that you don't know what to do with. You don't want to confront him because you don't want him to know that you're looking through his phone. Now you know you're scared because you don't want to lose him. What do? I had access to all my ex credit cards, and even after we broke up, I never thought to do anything with it. And that's just the type of person you are, Miss Dimples. Everybody's not like that. Um, my daughter had an ex that got into her passwords, and I said, why did you give your ex your passwords to all of your accounts? All of her accounts. They messed up her account so bad, they went in there and shut things down. They did a lot of. I said, why did you feel the need to give your girlfriend or your boyfriend your passwords to your Facebook account, to your Google accounts, to your iPhone accounts, and locked you out of your shit? Remember what happened to Chef? Remember what happened to Chef? Y'all know what her ex did to her? He had grandpa, he had where I had his says like, no, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, she did that one. She did that, and her ex partner went in there and took shut her out of everything. Shut her out of her all her accounts, and was able to go in there and do what they want to do to it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving nobody my passwords to my Google account, my Facebook account, my TikTok account, my YouTube. No, you know the damage they can do. And then you got when you dealing with iPhones and iPads, man. Let me tell you, the Apple security ain't no they don't play with that Apple security. Apple security is a bitch. Okay, they don't play. They'll take your account down for 45 days before they give you back access to it to verify that who you are. Okay, Apple will shut you down for 45 days to verify who you are. So, Apple don't play. Apple security, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like Apple. But when she's, yeah. So, I don't know. Like I said, nobody getting all that. You're not getting access to any of my stuff. I remember when Chef lost how many millions? How much people? She had like 1 million followers or close to 1 million followers, and her girlfriend her ex-wife wiped her account clean, and she had to start over. Apple get on my nerve with the top security. Yes, Apple got top security, y'all, and they don't play. They gonna protect your shit even from you. they gonna protect. They gonna protect them. They gonna protect you from you. You can't even get in your stuff for a minute. So yeah, so yeah, I don't give anybody that stuff, y'all. Um, all the relationships I've been in, it was just based on, hey, I don't need, if you got something in that phone that I need to see, I'll see it when I see it. Otherwise, I'm not going to go look for it. Because if I feel something, I'll find out. It's always going to come out the clean. What they say, always going to come out in the rinse. I don't have to go looking through your phone to find messages and pictures and shit like that. I never felt the need to do that because I figure it's going to come to the surface. Anything was going on, and it does. It did come to the surface. I didn't have to go through the phone. People gonna let you know who they are. They gonna let me tell you, if your partner is cheating, sooner or later, that person out there, they want to make contact with you. They're gonna let you know they out there. You ain't gotta go look to his phone. They coming. They're coming. They gonna try to cross your path some kind of way. And funny because I would always find out stuff without looking for it. There you go. You ain't gotta look for it. You ain't gotta look for it. It's gonna come. Because when you look for it, are you ready to deal with it? You might not be ready to deal with it when it comes to your face another way. But when you actually go look for it, that means you got to make a choice. You got to be able to say, I went looking for it without your permission, but you might not care about it. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do when you find them pictures of them together? Are you ready to confront? Are you ready to leave? Are you going to cry? Or is it going to be nothing? You're going to have to swallow it up and deal with it. You got to be able to, you got to get your mind right to figure out how you're going to deal with the situation when you go looking for it. I'm funny because I would always find out stuff without looking for it. And it's funny. Yeah, I remember that. And she probably still haven't learned her lessons. Yeah, I don't know. Chef them seem to be doing okay, y'all. I think Chef them doing okay. I haven't heard anything where, um, you know, what has been now? This has been about what? How many years now since Chef and that girl been together now? It's been about 7 years now. Hey, loving listen. How long Chef and Tay Tay been together now, y'all? How long Chef and Tay Tay been together? Cause they made it, in spite of what we thought. Chef and Tay Tay made it. You know, all the damn talk I did, thinking that girl was gonna take Chef for it. She there for the long haul. So hell, got that wrong, didn't we? Or did I? I speak for myself. Cause you couldn't tell me that girl wasn't gonna take her. But they still together. So I guess it worked out, right? She there for the long haul. She ain't going nowhere. Um, yep. But yeah. So you got yeah, they're doing okay. In spite of what some of us thought in the beginning, hell, gotta eat crow. They seem happy together. Shit, Tay done put on some weight. She done put on that married weight. That I love you married weight. She done put on some weight. Chef look happy. They made it in spite of everything. Oh, that lady that was stalking them got locked up. Oh, really? You talking about? It was a couple of ladies stalking them. You talking about the one that was living in the hotel? I haven't heard a page in a long time. Night with somebody. What was that girl page? I haven't seen her page come down my timeline in a long time. There's a couple of them. The one that met her in Florida, then it was the one that's been following her for years that live in a hotel. I haven't seen her in a long time. Oh, I remember that, says Maisha. I remember her. Wow, yeah, loving Lucinda. She hadn't been out for a while. She hadn't been out for a minute. If she's out there, she's no longer on my timeline. I feel Chef is doing pretty good now. All of their big money is gone. Right, that has put on, and right, Tay has put on weight. I think they're happy now. I think they're settled down. They must have pulled back a little bit and just doing the damn thing. Yeah, Nandy after dark or something like that. Um, and the way, as much as shit as commentary I did on them, I'm happy for them. I really am. I go and check them out sometimes, and Chef doing her thing, and Chef is on age with me. I think Chef and I are on the same age. We both about 60 something years old. So I'm happy for her. I'm glad that she weathered it out to the women that she loved. She went through a lot. They went through a lot. Uh, who knows what the end will be? But right now they still together. So salute to them. So taste. I don't know. I just know I can tell she gained a lot of weight. I don't know because I know she experienced some illnesses, so I'm not sure if it's through the illnesses she experienced or just weight gain because weight gain. We get older. Nani has major charges against. Oh yeah, because she had some major charges against her out here in East, outside of Chef. Hey Deborah Silvers, how are you? Yeah, I know she has some major issues going on outside of Chef. She sure did. She sure did. But she was on Chef ass, man. She was on Chef ass, man. She was like a tick on her ass. She was on that ass. But yeah, but Chef them doing pretty good. Yep. Um, Nandy was crazy as hell. Yeah, Nandy invested a lot in Chef. She invested a lot in Chef. So yeah, but my understanding, hearing it now, that she's been really in some trouble. She's really in some trouble now. So I don't know. That's what I just heard just now. That she's in a lot of trouble. Um, wow. Well, I guess Chef ain't got to worry about her no more. Chef and Tay said we weathered this woman out, and now she gone. She is gone. She is gone. Yep. So that's what she got going on. Yep. Excuse me, I'm trying to put this stuff up. Yep. My phone will be upstairs charging, and I like to grab whichever one is closest. No snooping needed by either one of us, says Mother Dora. Yeah. I mean, I never felt the need to snoop. Because I always think, what the hell you going to do if you snoop? If you think something going on, and you go look in that damn phone, what are you going to do? Okay? And for me personally, when I needed to know, I found out without having to look in the phone at all. Because whatever gonna come to the surface, it's gonna come. And if there's anybody on the outside, they're gonna make themselves be known after a while. Because they're gonna have to let you know that they're out there. They're not gonna let that man or woman sit there and play like like they're the back part. There's some women okay in playing the side chick and never ever letting the other woman know or man or other partner know. But there are people because of their ego or because they just got to, they're going to make themselves known. They're going to put themselves in your space. They may never talk to you, but they may show up at a party or a bar that you are located. they're going to try to enter your space some kind of way to let you know that they're there. Okay? They're going to try to do it. They may do it in a way that they may walk up to your ass and say hello and then keep it moving. But they want to get in your space. They want to get in your space. There's some women that want to get in your space, and there's some women that will be content with this being a side chick. Keep your mouth shut. Get what you get. You know, you get the perks of being a side chick. You just keep your mouth shut. Mother Doyle says, "Yep, I remember." So I don't search phones, and you don't get access to mine. We understood, and that's the understanding. Okay, I don't look through phones. I don't look through iPads, and I don't feel the need to have all your access to your passwords. Okay, I knew by all the phone calls, but I ignored it at first. Yep. Now that's what you pay attention to. Them disrespectful freaking phone calls. Okay, that's what you pay attention to. Shit gonna change up. Them phone calls. The phone calls that will alert me is them phone calls that come a certain time during the damn day or maybe during the night. Why you ain't answering the phone? That's the first thing that's gonna happen. And why you ain't answering the phone? Y'all sitting there watching TV or doing something together and the phone just ringing. He looking at the phone like, or she looking at the phone like, and all, they're looking at the phone crazy. And you like, you gonna answer it? No, I don't need to answer it. I'm good. I'm here. I'm enjoying this. Mm-hmm. One time, okay. But you notice a certain time of day the phone rings. Other times of day the phone ring and they'll run to answer it. Other times, yep. People got instinct. Women have gut instincts. Okay, trust your gut. Trust your gut. May not always be 100%, but that damn gut about 95%. Trust your gut. Okay, trust your dang on gut. A woman's intuition. That right there. That's there for a reason. Okay, that's there for a reason. If any time your woman intuition started working and you start checking in on your intuition, you ain't too far off. You just gotta realize how you gonna move with it. That's it. That's it, right? Anybody agree or disagree? I can't have the whole conversation by myself because y'all may feel differently about it. Anybody agree or disagree? Because everybody have a different experience. And this is a conversation I want you guys to tell me how y'all feel about it. Because I know I'm not, people have different ways to handle things and things that work for them and things that didn't work. What are you guys thinking in this situation? Because some of you guys been married, been married a long time and it works. You don't have to give out your secrets and anything like that. You can be as surface as you want without giving too much. But yeah. Who's that? Hey, Trisha Browser, how are you? How y'all feel about this conversation? Kind of, because is it kind of like iffy, like, man, I don't want to have this conversation, or maybe it's too much? Let me see, because I can't see all the messages. You're right. Oh, hey, yeah, hey, I've never been married, but long-term relationships. Yeah, that's me too. Long-term relationships. Um, you know, 10 years, total over 20 something years in long-term relationships. So yeah, yes, I'm new here. Okay, thank you for coming in. I hope you enjoyed the chat and the conversation. And if you do, if you want to, you can subscribe and just check by right now the door. I appreciate you stopping by. So, yeah, yeah, for me personally, when I get to a point where I said, you know what, enough, this is not working, hey, is this what it is? It is what it is. It's time to move on. It's time to go. Funny. Yeah, but that is the MJ Harris talking about money. We started out talking about how money, if a woman should never let a man, no matter how many years they were together, no matter if they're married, no matter if they're dating, no matter if they're like in a long term relationship, should a woman should never give a man access to her money. If she's making it and it's her money, he should never have access to her account. So that was his thing because, um, you know, why should a man have access to your money as a woman? I don't know. Just as is your email the same as your Cash App? Yeah, sort of. It's hashtag Justice Reacts 4. It's hashtag Justice Reacts 4. That's right. Married for nearly 34 years. My husband voluntarily gives me his just in case he forgets. Wow. Okay. Okay. You know, yeah, everybody's marriage is different because there are people that build that trust. Even though MJ says woman should never give man access to her account, I guess everybody's different because if you've been with a person and you see somehow you've been with them and you see how they work and they operate and you develop that trust with them and they've had your account for years and you never seen anything where it draws your attention, you pay attention to your money. Now if you don't pay attention to your money and you don't understand finances and you're financially literate, you don't have any financial literacy, you just not know, you don't know money, you're ignorant to money, and not a bad thing, you just don't understand money. And they understand money and they know that you don't, and they know that you don't pay attention to the account, they know that you don't pay attention to taxes, they know that you don't pay attention to anything. That may be the recipe for disaster because they know you don't know. But if they know you know, they may be a little bit more, cautious to try to mess with your money because there's an understanding. I know my money, right? They can probably look at you and say, "This person, I'm not messing with this person. This person know their money. They pay attention to their account." Okay, but if somebody gets to know you and they know you don't pay attention to anything and you just want to make them happy and you don't care, here's my black card, oh, they're gonna take advantage of that shit. My ex-wife gave me all assets, says Demetrius Harrison. Okay, did they trust you and did you give them a reason? Did you give them a reason not to trust you? Because when somebody gives you a reason and you saw something, pay attention to the red flags, right? If you're in a situation with a person y'all first dating, you can see that they don't manage money well. Watch how they manage their money. If they don't manage their money well, and you can see it, you can see that they don't pay their bills on time. You're in a relationship. This person don't pay their bills. They get shit repossessed. Uh, they can't tell you anything. That's the person that should not have access to your account. Pay attention to the red flags. They can't. Y'all go out to dinner and they always leaving their wallet behind. Their credit card get declined at dinner. Okay, pay attention to the signs. You out, they credit, they can't, they taking you out to dinner, and all of a sudden they can't afford to pay for it. They feeding you, but they can't afford to eat their food themselves. They they're feeding you, but they're having soup. Okay, uh, she trusted me. I handled it all. There you go. But you give her a reason to trust you. If she trusted you, it's because maybe she saw something. Maybe, I don't know. But if they trust you, maybe that's just how it works out. Sometimes it don't work out for some people. So Demetrius, she got a lucky person. But some people don't get that lucky. They trust people and that person takes them for everything. Little and sometimes they'll siphon off a little at a time. They won't take as much. So if you got money going into your account, you got 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, whatever going into your account monthly or weekly, and somebody shave off a couple thousand every month, maybe 2 or 3 thousand every month, and you ain't paying attention because you got money coming in from everywhere. So it's nothing for somebody to shave off $5,000. You ain't gonna miss that, right? So they shave 5,000 here. They shave a couple thousand here. Now you add that up monthly or weekly, Hey, Seretinus, how you doing? I had all the money and she still cheated. Wow. Well, let me tell you, cheating sometimes ain't got nothing to do with money. Cheating don't one thing cheating may never have anything to do with love or freaking money. Cheating ain't got shit to do with love and ain't got shit to do with money. Okay? Cheating got something to do with I just want to be with this here, do this, and not do it with you anymore. Or do it with you and do it with them. It ain't got shit to do with love. It's all about that person wanting what they want. Okay? All the money in the world ain't gonna keep somebody from cheating on you. All the love in the world that you giving somebody and all the love they giving you ain't gonna stop them from cheating on you. Okay, let me read my comment, Justice, please. Okay, Mother Dora. Let's see what Mother Dora said. Mother Dora, that was nice. Let me see what Mother Dora says. I was with my kid's father for 17 years. He paid all the bills. He never wanted to know what I did with my money. His money was mine and my money was mine. Okay. Some people got it like that, Mother Dora. Some people got it like that. He let you keep his and yours. He felt comfortable. Whatever you were doing, he was comfortable with it. He liked how you take care of business. However you took care of business, he was appreciative of it. So whatever you were doing, he didn't mind. Yeah, lust for someone else. That's it. Read my yeah. Hey, cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Okay? Cut it out. Stop. What is it? What is it? Huh? And Kobe, what is it? More, you got water. But you got water. Yo, let me go take care of Kobe for a minute. Hey, Bonnie, says Maisha. Lust for someone else. Hold for a minute. Yeah, I'm back, guys. Bonnie Mitchell, yes, Mama Joyce was right from the beginning. Mama knows best. I didn't trust Todd at all, like Mama Joyce from Real Mama, for Real Mama knows. Yep, I got him. Yeah, because I wasn't going to give him anything because of his stool, but I just give him a handful of food because he's hungry. But I wanted to pay attention to his stool and let his stomach settle down. But he's hungry. He's hungry. But I didn't give him that much. I'm gonna wait. He'll probably get a big bowl in the morning, according to how his stool looks tonight and in the morning. But I didn't give him too much to overwork his stomach because I believe that medication irritated his stomach. So I didn't give him that much. I think what I'm gonna do is just like I said, I gave him some water and a handful of food just to monitor him. But I wasn't going to give him anything at all because of the diarrhea and the irritation in his gut. Bonnie Mitchell, yes, Mama Joyce was right from the beginning. What's up, Willette Lee? Yeah, Mama Joyce had that big ass head boy Peg. Mama Joyce had him pegged. I know Karen Burris did the right thing in getting that prenup before marrying Todd Tucker. Look how he did her in the end. Look how, yeah, he's a little witch. He is just, no sir. Off, no. Y'all, he's getting so tall. Wow. He's going to be as tall, man. Every day I look, he is tall and getting taller, man. Yep. But yeah, Mama Joyce had him pegged, and I know Candy is so glad that she listened to Mama Joyce a little bit, even though she married him, she loved him at some point, but she paid attention. And he's with his biases. You think he's bi, Bonnie Mitchell? You think he's bi? Bonnie Mitchell said, yes, Mama Joyce was right. Yeah, she made a sound decision not letting Todd be in charge of her assets. She named her daughter as her authorized person to handle her assets before the one that Todd don't have any say over. Her daughter will manage those assets, but not Todd. He's a loser, man. He's a loser. He was looking for a come up, but he didn't understand how smart Candy is. Candy has all her money for a reason, so she didn't know that. But I'm glad that she was able, because he's trying to get back in the house. She moved him out of the house into the guest house, and the little bitch is crying because she moved him out of the house. Because she said he wasn't doing anything to contribute to the house. She said he wasn't Kobe. She said he wasn't Kobe. 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 Y'all see what he's doing? Kobe. Cut it out. Kobe. No, I was typing fast. I said with his big head. Yeah, he got a big head, little short ass and big head. Um, so he has you just had to pick that toy, right? All the toys you have on the floor. Hmm. Kobe, that's enough. So yeah, he's crying. He started his, and then you gonna stop and look at me. Can we get another toy? Can we get another toy? Can we get something different? Can we get a ball or something right now? Or your stick? Kobe, can we get the stick? Kobe. Can we get y'all? He looking at me. Off. He over there looking over me over the couch, y'all, over the ottoman. He's sitting there with the toy in his mouth, peeping at me over the ottoman like, uh-huh. No, that's what we're not gonna do. No, sir. Off. Off. You know better. Off. Off. What are you doing? No. Off. Off. Give me this one for a minute. Go take this one. Give me that one. You off of that one for a minute until I get off the phone. You use that one. Because you're doing too much. You're doing the most. Watch out. You're doing the most. Let me squeeze it. Okay, hold up. There you go. You're doing the most. Don't wrap me. No. Cut it out. Move. Let me squeeze. Tell everything over here. That's why you were so quiet. Watch out. Okay, I got it. That's why you were so quiet. Y'all know something but Kobe? He's like a child. You ever notice when the kids get quiet in the house? Y'all ever notice? Y'all never notice. Remember when your kids got quiet in the house? And when you find them, they're definitely doing something they should not be doing. That's Kobe. Okay? When Kobe gets quiet, I mean just quiet, and you can't see him, he done found something. Okay? He done found something that gets him quiet, and when you look, he done found the paper towel. He done pulled the paper towel down. He done pulled something off the chair. And doing something he should not be doing. No Tools has now Todd has a broccoli head, says Bonnie Mitchell. Faye Peterson, I was thinking the same thing. It's like Kobe is speaking to justice through that. Yeah, he looks at me with it. He looks at me with the toy. He needs the loudest toy to get his mama's attention. Pepisa sounds like he's talking to you. No, I was typing fast. Yeah, he needs his mama's he needs his mama's toys to let me figure out here something for a minute, y'all. He's looking at me. What he does, he looks at me and he picks up that particular toy. Only when I get on the phone, no sir, no sir, no, no, no. I said no. You're not gonna get it. No. He's trying to get to the mute. Get down. Get down, Kobe. Down. Down. Down, Kobe. Okay. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold up. I said down. No. You're not gonna get it right now. You wait. You got everything else you have. You don't have to have this right now. Wait till I get off the phone. Just like a child, you better get up and check around when they get quiet into something. That is definitely right, Tilo. just like a child. Now he at the door, pulling the door handle, y'all. Y'all, he actually knows how to. If I didn't have the lock on the door, he knows how to unlock the door. He's pulling the handle down to unlock the door. If I didn't have the other lock on, okay, y'all, he doing everything for my attention right now. Okay, everything. Hold for a second. Oh, boy, you better go potty too. You better go potty. Come on. Come. You better go potty. Don't play. Here you go. Come on. Come back. Come on, Kobe. Let's go. Come. Come on. Come back here. Come on. No, come on, we're in. Mm-mm. Watch out. Do not try to open that door again. Mm. Maybe it says to go. Yeah, he has to go potty. That's exactly what he had to do. That's exactly he has to do black coffee. He had to go party. He had to go potty. That's mama. He has up. He has up to something. No, you've been out there. You used the bathroom. You're not going back. Down. No, sir. No, sir. No. Kobe. No. Now we got a stare off going, y'all. He's staring at me and I'm staring at him. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. I have some, like I said, I know that we're going to talk about some other things. I definitely want to talk about if anybody's seen the last episode, the reunion of the Potomac, and what do y'all think about the ladies on Married to Medicine? What do y'all think is happening with King? And I think the last episode with King, I saw with King and Quad. I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like they were off, and I think Quad is over it as well. I think they're both over each other as well. I think the show has taken them as far as they can go, and I think that's a done daughter with them. And we can talk about that as well later. Another topic I want to come back and talk about. I don't want to overload this content today. Is the next thing I have on my community wall, and I got while it's being silent. So if you guys want to go take a look at that and put something in the chat to let me know that you've read it or you listened to some of it. You may not listen to the whole thing, but I definitely would have like to have some conversation about that particular video on my community wall called Being Silent. It's like, what do you talk about? Is it the best thing in your household and in your relationship to keep everything quiet? Is it always in order to have a successful relationship, to be successful at life? Is are we supposed to share the things that we're praying for and asking God for? Is there a time that we supposed to reveal it? Listening to this video is like, okay, do you share everything? Do you share everything, even when there are things lining up for you for the good? Is it best for you to keep it quiet until it's fully coming to fruition and it's working? Or do you tell everybody about it and they get in your way? If he's having loose stool, he can't feel like he's no, his stools are no longer loose. His stools are not loose anymore. But I watch him when he has to go. He'll start crying. If he really has to go, he's going to cry at that door. The first time I take him out, he uses the bathroom. I promise you, he going to stand at that door and he going to cry if he needs to go again. He just wants to go back outside again. Um, his little tummy upset. Try to give him some plain white rice and boiled chicken breast. That works for my preferred baby. That's what Gamma said too. Some plain. I don't have. I have jasmine rice. Is that? Can that work? I don't have regular rice. I only have jasmine rice, and I have some chicken breast. Off. I have some chicken breast, and I have some jasmine rice. Is jasmine rice okay? Cause I don't have regular white rice. That is plain. So jasmine rice is good too. So it's okay. I don't know. I figured, so jasmine rice is good. So I'll give that a try. Yes, as long as it's not brown rice, says Mother Dora. Okay, as long as it's not brown rice. Off. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy. Man, you look just like a kid that just got caught. His eyes, when he stops and looks at me, he look like a kid that just got caught. But I'm going to come back, guys. So if you guys really want to check this story out on my community wall called Keeping Silent. And when should we keep silent? Is it a good idea to be silent when we're in prayer? When we're asking God to do things? Should we be out here sharing? When do we share? How do we share? Does it really matter? Just only give him if he's keeping having the runs. Okay. Yeah, so far his last stool was started firm. His last stool was not runny, but I'm still not giving him a lot to eat. I'm trying to manage and make sure that by tomorrow morning I'll see what it looks like. But I'm not going to give him his stomach because it seems like his stomach becomes more unsettled. Like at night, I noticed that he whimpers at night for the past since he had the shot. So I'm gonna see how he does tonight if he's able to go straight to sleep and not whimper throughout the night. Because I think as he rests, his stomach's become a little. No, off, Kobe, off. Thank you. Oh, that rice will bind his stool. Okay. Okay, like I said, the last Bible movement was sort of firm. So I just want to just kind of watch it. I don't want to do anything to irritate it. I gave him a little bit more food today, a little bit, some additional food today, same dry food. So I just want to watch it. I like to be alone with God. He's the only one who he's the only one who can fix me, says Mother Dora. So Mother Dora, I want to come back and talk about that. So when you talk to God alone and in your space and time, are we supposed to come back out of that and share it with everybody? People may have different feelings about that. So, like I said, I agree with some of the stuff on the video and I didn't agree with some of the stuff. So, if you guys want to look at it, is it give him a teaspoon of pumpkin? That's what they said. Pumpkin twice a day helps him, like regular pumpkin, yeah. With any stomach upset, make sure it's not 100%. Make sure it's 100% pure pumpkin. It works miracles. Also, you can add a little chicken broth to his water. Okay, who's that? Melon, I can't see it. Melon Million Blessing, thank you. Appreciate that as well. That's something else I read. So you guys are giving me a lot of good ideas. I appreciate that. Matter of fact, I'm going to put these ideas in my notes so I can have them. If I have the experience with him and upset stomachs again, I'll have some information to see if different things work. I do appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for all the. Okay, Black Coffee said, my prayers are between God and I. Or, yeah, with. So, yeah, so there's some different things like the guy was saying, when you go into prayer and you asking God to do this and to help you do that, should you come out and tell everybody before it's even, done, before it's even by the stove even being, God is still working on it? Should you be out there bragging? And is this the time when you do this that the devil get busy and attempt to do things, get in your way? People talking against it, you getting unfocused. I mean, is that sometimes what's happening? Do we get in our own way when we're talking about what we're doing with God and we come and tell people, and then people start saying different things about it? No, I don't think so, Maisha said. So you don't think that, clarify which one, Maisha? You don't think so? Well, let's say that for our next topic of conversation. It's called being silent, be quiet, and be silent, whatever, um, and don't overshare. And maybe that's the problem in this sector as well, even including myself, because I got a big mouth sometimes, and some things I shouldn't even have shared. So I'm guilty of oversharing myself. So that's something I probably got to work on as well, right? Because sometimes you come out here and you tell people your business, and guess what? That is what happens. People take it, they run with things, and then they put it to their own narrative, and they make it what they want to make it to be, and that's how they gonna go. So yeah, we get that. I don't think you should come out and talk about your prayers. You're right. Yeah. Um yeah. I keep it to myself, said Mother Dora. No, I don't think so, says okay. So you keep your prayers to yourself, what you're asking God for yourself, to yourself. Okay. Speak when spoken to, says Willette Lee. Evil people can prey on you instead of praying for you, most definitely. And they can take the information that you're praying about and, make you think, make you hesitant about what you're trying to do, and also distract you. Like for me, for instance, I get distracted, things that I want to accomplish, things I want to do, things I'm telling y'all I'm praying about, but I come out here and keep doing the same thing over and over again. So again, I can keep saying it, but I gotta wear most of this on myself. I gotta put most of the blame on myself as well, because I keep coming out here doing the same thing that I said I'm not going to do. So yeah, but like I said, you can almost say you're a work in progress, but recognizing that I'm also a part of the problem. So, but we're gonna get at it. We're gonna get at it. We'll talk about it. Check it out. Listen to some of it, because some of it I don't agree with, especially when it comes to maybe situation involving abuse, physical abuse, uh, those family secrets and stuff. Should those things be kept within the family, and nobody talks about it, and the only people you talk to is the pastor? Um, oh, Mother Dora, I like that. I think people share when they're looking for humans to do what only God can do. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes God is more understanding and show more love than what human can do, than what we can do as human beings, right? Yep, that makes sense. Establishing a personal relationship with God is just that. It's personal, right? That means what you share between you and God for the stay between you. Off. Y'all, I'm gonna get off air because Kobe's being extra now and he's not even listening anymore. Kobe, off. No, sir. Pastors can pray instead of pray as well. Yeah, yeah, yep. So that's something more to talk about, guys. I definitely want to talk more about it. So you guys check out that on my community ball and let me know if it's something what you guys want to talk about. And I'll be back, y'all. It's been a good hour and 24 minutes. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. And this is Justice React, y'all. And I'm gone.